Bulimia nervosa, believe it or not, is one of the most common psychological disorders, especially in the college population, especially amongst women. What it is a binge eating disorder where people binge eat, essentially, usually junk food, usually not healthy food, and then will typically do purging techniques to try to get rid of the calories that they've just binged on. And the purging techniques can be things like vomiting or extreme exercise. Some of the causes for bulimia nervosa, I mean, there might be a genetic predisposition for some eating disorders and some biological things in the works. But what we tend to see is a pressure in our society to be thin. So we have an overabundance of food in Western society with an additional pressure from the outside to be thin, and that comes from things like magazines or schoolyard and friends or in the media. We're always looking at thin and thinking thin is in, thin is the best thing. So people will often base their self-esteem on being thin. And it's interesting that a lot of people with eating disorders are actually quite accomplished. They're usually very smart and attractive, but they will only look at their body as something to base their self-esteem upon. Most of the people with bulimia nervosa are actually women. About 5 to 15% of those with the disorder are men, and about 1 to 4%